And one thing about Ciara, she gonna have her husband's back, okay?
Ciara is out here defending a man, Russell. Let's talk about it. Hey, beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So, Ciara is celebrating her 21st year in the industry, and also she's releasing, I think she had just released an album. So she was on the breakfast. You guys know the first tour they do for all this celebrity. So anyway, she was on the breakfast club and with Charlamagne and DJ Envy and the rest. She was there, and Charlamagne brought up Russell and Russell team and the way Ciara spring into my man mode to defend our man and our relationship. And Charlamagne also went on to ask about what does she think about people calling her husband Corny and all that. And Ciara's response to that was just like, who are these people? Who are these people asking this? Do they even know what love is? Do they even understand what it is? Do they even know what it is to be a man? That was eating it up. Anyway, guys, let's go check out this interview that has gotten people talking, because Ciara and Russell's relationship, marriage, is something that a lot of people admire, and some people even idolize it, which I don't know, but I do admire their relationship. But I feel like the relationship is personally, I feel like is a good representation of what a relationship to be, a non-traditional dynamic. Anyway, guys, let's go check out this interview, people's reaction to it, and then we'll come back and talk more.
The Giants are going to be terrible.
No, they're not.
It's not going to be his fault.
Let me tell you. No. Let me tell you right now. I love you dearly, but you cannot look at me and tell me that the team my husband's going to be on is going to be terrible. I'm just not going to allow that.
Oh,
you can feel what you want to feel, though. It's all
His
good.
Cowboys are trash.
And I understand. Listen, I understand. You know the history that franchises, they evolve and they go through things, but we're going to speak life over here. So,
question, and this is not how I feel, so don't take it off me. No,
what you want to ask?
People say Russell Wilson is corny. What's your honest reaction?
Oh my gosh, I don't have to even reply to that. Why would I even respond to that? He is the most amazing human being you could know. The smartest, most intelligent black man that I have ever known. What you see with him is really who he is. It's beautiful. It's different. But wait. Who's the man saying it?
What Channing Crowder said in one.
No, we ain't gonna call no names.
Guy is
I'm
saying
not
it?
gonna go down a specific lane because I don't want to.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying, who's the man saying it? Have you ever loved someone right? Have you ever been loved right? So sometimes people, to me, speak out of pocket because they just don't know. So for me, it's versus being mad about it, just be like, God bless them. There's a difference between boys and men. To me, men love a certain way. They have a certain standard of how they love and choose to love and do things. I feel blessed that when I look at my husband, that standard is like, is top tier, right? It's like my dad's love, right? That's the truest love I've known from a man.
Wow.
So to see that is such a blessing.
I just think it's so corny that people are still talking about the fact that they think Russell Wilson is corny for taking care of his family. Like, it's so corny that y'all think that a man loving his wife and taking care of his family is corny. And the thing is, I listened to some of Ciara's interview on a Breakfast Club this morning, and she talked about a lot more than just people calling her husband corny and her marriage. And all of the blogs picked up the headlines from the one part of the interview where she had to tell people that she thought it was weird that they were calling her husband corny for loving his family. Ciara is celebrating 21 years since her first album dropped. 21 years. Some of y'all haven't even been successful for 30 days. The men who are calling her marriage and her husband corny have not even had 30 days of success. And I know that a lot of people haven't seen healthy, loving relationships, but maybe if you sit back and observe, you too could have a wife and kids that admire you the same way. Like, maybe one day people can call you corny for being a caretaker and a provider. I don't know.
So this Ciara Wilson and Charlamagne the Guy interview trending, and I have a few takes on it. The first take is this, right? Fellas, you will never ever have a woman love you like Ciara loves Russell, because you suck, right? You were never loved. You've never loved, so you don't know how to love, right? You don't treat her right. You cheat, right? You still mad at your girl for catching you. You still mad at your girl because she mad at you for catching you cheating. See what I'm saying? And ladies, you will never ever feel that love because you've never been loved. You've never tried to love. So when you got a man like Russell coming to your life, he's corny. He ain't a drug dealer. He takes you back too fast. He loves you too much. He's clingy. He got boundaries. He's controlling. You see what I'm saying? You will never have that where y'all sitting up and say, well, I need me a Ciara. No, because you not Russell. Oh, I need me a Russell. No, you don't, because you not Ciara. What them two got, they work together to get that. Y'all don't see marriages 30 plus years no more. Because you got babies having babies and don't know how to love nobody. I cut out. But yeah, and the reason why y'all ain't found the love yet is because you're not in a space to where God gonna bless you with that, because you wouldn't know what it was if it punched you in the face.
It's so crazy to me how it seems like there's still so many people who want to see Russell Wilson and Ciara not succeed. Like calling him corny and saying he's this and he's that, and how dare he step up and be a father to her son. Like the fact that we are still talking about this and it's still a problem, and you have people who are so crazy for Future that they want to justify his horrible behavior and feel like someone who is doing what a man who marries a woman who has children or has a child is supposed to do is crazy, and people find him corny. So he recently was on, well, Ciara was recently on the Breakfast Club, and here comes Charlamagne, basically asking the same BS questions. And I love how Ciara said how wonderful her husband was. Not once did she allow them to feel like they had the upper hand on how she feels about her marriage and how she views her man. Because I know there's a lot of people who like to also say, oh, she doesn't praises him, he's always praising her. No, she praises her husband. And one thing I will say, I love watching their love. I hope it thrives and continues to thrive, and she keep popping out babies for them. But I think a lot of that crazy discord for what he should be doing versus what her son's father is not doing is crazy to me. Like, come on, people. Let's love and be happy that we see an ideal of what a relationship is supposed to be like when someone marries someone and takes on their children as well.
Man, so I'm watching that interview with Ciara on the Breakfast Club, and the way she put her foot down about her husband, Lord, if you me, send me a wife like that.
And one thing about Ciara, she gonna have her husband's back, okay? Y'all, if y'all have not heard, Ciara dropped a whole album today, you guys, called CC. And she was on Breakfast Club this morning, and it was just so funny because there was this interaction between her and Charlamagne. And Charlamagne was like, you know, yeah, New York is a really cool city, you know, until the Giants start losing. That's when it sucked. Da, da, da. And she just turned into wife mode so fast. She was like, listen, I'm not going to let you speak defeat over a team that my husband plays on. Like, I don't believe that. We're going to speak life over here. I said, this is why I love Ciara. This is why I love her, because she don't play when it comes to a lot of things. She's really like classy in the media, poised, everything like that. I love that. And she don't play about that man because that man don't play about her. And that's why people be like saying things about their relationship, being like, oh, not everybody can be a Russell. Da, 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 da. That's how you should have your partner's back. And if y'all haven't streamed her new album yet, y'all, make sure I go stream it, y'all. I'm a Ciara fan forever, y'all. I love that woman. Also, go watch her interview on the Breakfast Club, because, like, I did not know that her and Charlamagne had previously had, like, disagreements, arguments. And so it's just kind of interesting to, like, watch them, like, sit down together and talk in this interview. So, yeah.
So I was watching the Breakfast Club interview with Ciara, and Charlamagne came across and asked that question that everybody always talk about. He asked Ciara, how did she feel about people calling her husband a simp or saying he's corny? And the way she defended him without defending him, and it was just a hush, he asked her one more time. He said, how do you feel about people calling Russell a simp or corny? She said, depending on who's calling him that, what person's calling him that. In other words, a lot of times, depending on who's talking about a person, it really don't matter. Like, a nobody is calling her husband a simp, so it's like, what? Who are you talking about? It's like it's nothing, because the person that is calling him a simp or corny, who are they? They're nobody compared to her husband. That's what she was saying in a good way. And she just was bragging on her husband, how he treats her. The whole nine, you know, great day, just a whole nine. Y'all just need to go see this interview, and I'm gonna tag it. It's just like, no matter what, I always try to figure out why men always call men like Russell Wilson a simp or corny. He lame. So, in the eyesight of an average black man, if a man like Russell Wilson comes into a woman's life and honors her by making her his wife, not only that, provides and takes care of a child that's not his, and then has other children by her as his wife, he's considered a simp or corny or lame. So the only time a black man looks up to another black man and respects him is if he's dogging a woman out, making her a baby mama, not taking care of his responsibility, not only impregnating her, but other outside children he gets by other women. So in a black man's vocabulary or his mindset, that's what a real man does. But a man like Russell Wilson, I'm starting to see that the average black man looks at him like a simp because he doesn't want to be a stepdaddy. I mean, he don't want to be a baby daddy. He'd rather have a wife and a family. So that makes him a simp. I just can't figure you men out. I can't.
Did y'all watch the Ciara Breakfast Club interview? And I'm asking y'all this, and I didn't watch the whole damn thing. I watched a clip of it. So Charlamagne asked Ciara, how does she feel about people calling her husband corny? And Ciara said, it's a reflection of you. And that's true. Like, if in your foundation, you have not received love from like your mom, your dad, like any type of family member that helped raise you, if you did not receive genuine love during that time period, it's going to be harder for you to receive love from a genuine perspective and to also give it out. And that's a reflection of like these men calling Russell corny for loving on his wife, loving on his kids. Like anytime that I see it and I ask them like, why are you calling him corny? I can never remember their answer because it's always some bullshit. It never makes sense. So I truly hope and pray that what Russell and Ciara is displaying like online and in social media and in their interviews, I truly hope that's what's being truly reflected in their homes, because we can never know what's going on in a relationship. I really hope that those two things are aligned and it is true, because I need for it to be true. Okay? I need for it to be true. My sister told me a year ago, you cannot curse out your mouth in the same token of what you're praying for and what you hope for. And that's what I'm trying to work on in regards to relationship and love, because over the last, like, I would say 9 years when I was in my relationship, it has really skewed my view of love and relationships. I approach things differently. I approach and receive men differently now. So I'm going to need for Ciara and Russell to be authentically true in real life, because for my sake, please. But yeah, and y'all, for those of us who are millennials and Gen Xers, I love the growth of Ciara. Ciara has always been a gorgeous girl, but the growth, she's so poised. She's so like, she's very like ladylike. I love that. I love how she speaks. I love how she responds to stuff. I love how she stays quiet when necessary. She just seems authentic. And I love that about her. What y'all think?
I don't know if some of y'all seen that Breakfast Club interview that just happened with Ciara. But basically, there was a segment where Charlamagne, you know what I'm saying, was trying to tell Ciara, hey, the Giants is going to be trash, da-da-da. And Ciara shut all that down, right? She was just like, yo, we ain't about to have that. Like, you ain't about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we speak life around here. That's literally what she said verbatim. Yo, we speak life around here. We ain't about to have you, you know what I'm saying, talking crazy about a team that my husband played for. Like, we ain't doing that. And, you know what I'm saying, Charlamagne started asking different questions, right? Like, later on, like, oh, like, so what's Russ like? You know what I'm saying? People say he corny, da-da-da-da-da. Ciara shut all that down, too. It was just like, yo, that's an intelligent black man right there. Like, yo, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, like, I seen some clips on here, you know what I'm saying, from that interview. And I seen a lot of men. And a lot of men might not like me for this take, but you know what? It is what it is. I seen a lot of men, you know what I'm saying, saying things like, man, I wish women stuck up for me like Ciara did her man. I wish my woman did that for me. Man, women need to be more like Ciara, da 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 da. The part that y'all missing, this is the part a lot of brothers missing. See, a lot of brothers, a lot of men expect that kind of respect and expect that kind of honor without them giving anything back in return, without them giving anything first. Yo, as a brother, you cannot respect that kind of honor and respect. First of all, if that's not your wife. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of pushback for that, but y'all be expecting wife energy and you're not a husband. You're not her husband. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. She's not obligated to treat you like her husband and you're not her husband. You get what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, if you want your woman to honor you and to respect you like that, brother, you gotta love her. You gotta love her unconditionally, fam. You gotta treat her right. I promise, I'm telling you, you treat your woman right, you treat your wife right, she will honor and respect you. A majority of women, all they want is love, fam. All they want is love. Men, we want respect. We want respect, we want honor. Women, they desire love. And a lot of men don't love their spouses correctly. A lot of men don't love their woman right. And so now they woman acting kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be, they woman acting up or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Now they in their feelings, they feeling some type of way. And it's just, I'm telling you, you treat that woman right, she will honor the ground that you walk on. I'm telling you, you honor that woman, you treat her right, you love her, you provide for her, you respect her, you be there for her, you comfort her, you console her, you let her confide in you, you be her armor, you be her shield, you be her strength. I'm telling you, she will honor the ground you walk on.
Wow. Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think. And for me, this is a very interesting conversation and I love it. And hold on, guys. And I know I get this a lot of time. People will say, "Oh, you don't know what happens in people's relationship and all that," but you could clearly see the dynamic between Ciara and Russell. How much, like, you could hear how Russell talk about her and how Ciara talk about Russell, which for me it's a beautiful way. But I also feel like it's stemming from a place of when two heal people come together, when two people that are very intentional and very self-aware of who they are, what they are, and what they want out of life, and they are willing and ready to work towards it. And this is something when people think that when we tell women to center themselves, we're telling them to hate men. No, there are still some men out there that are ready to put in the work. Russell and Ciara didn't just have this amazing relationship that we all idolize from just being the a lot of red flags that we see out there. It is an intention, and I know we're not in the relationship, but I know we are not in the relationship, but when you see the way both of them talk about each other and how they move, you clearly see that there's a lot of love, respect there. And Russell didn't just get Ciara to be popping out babies. Russell didn't marry Ciara and then Ciara slowed down and then her career just went deep down. Ciara is working as hard as she worked when she's not. He's been supportive, she's been supportive. Like, it's a partnership, and that's one thing that people just really need to know. People can actually have a healthy relationship when the two people are very intentional, honest, and has done the work, has done the healing their trauma. They're not bringing baggages from their childhood, from their past relationship into it. Ciara made her own flaws of mistake doing, well, will I say, well, will I call it mistake for her? No, like, she had her own down of being that naive woman that didn't center herself, that didn't look out for herself, that didn't clock on the red flags by getting with Future and all that. But clearly, she learned from it. She has done it. And if you hear Ciara talk about her story and how she and Russell got to meet, it was she has done the work, the healing, she has processed whatever was going on in her life and all that. And also Ciara also have an amazing parents that she look up to. Not saying that their relationship was perfect, but she knows exactly what she wants. Also knows exactly what she wants. And there's something I've said here a couple of, I feel like if everybody can be honest and just tell each other the truth, I feel like we'll have an amazing relationship. Because whether you like it or not, we as humans, we are created to coexist. It's just been toxic because everybody, people are playing a lot of mind games. If people can be vocal, vulnerable, and honest about how they genuinely feel, it's a different, like, I feel like it would be a more beautiful thing. But no, we're not going to get that because people want to hide their feelings. Oh, so she doesn't know I'm not strong, or she doesn't know. Say what you want, and if it's aligned with what the other person wants, what the other person is going for, then both of you can come together and build such a beautiful life. We keep saying that Ciara, if I say Rihanna, Ciara keeps popping out babies and all that, but she's happy. You could clearly see it, and that's what people don't get. Like, you could clearly see she's happy. She's still working. She's still doing her thing. It's not the essence of, oh, she's working and the man is slowing down. The man is not. Russell too is getting his bag, so it's almost like we're meeting at the table and he's still taking care of her. And you could clearly see the way the kids even talk about them. Ciara and Cece, daughter, did an interview together. You could clearly see how the way the daughter talk about both of them, that this is such a lovely household. And you know, kids don't lie. With kids, you can know a lot of things. You could tell it's a lovely household. And I pray this for a lot of women out there that want this type of beautiful relationship. But one thing you need to do for yourself is to center yourself. And that's one thing Ciara did. Ciara center herself. She prioritized herself. It's not about you just keep pouring and lose yourself in the process because you want a man. She did not lose her focus on what she wants out of life because she has a man or because she wants a man. She was still very centered about who she is. She loves herself, care for herself, focus on her career, keep getting the bag up. A lot of women, when they get married or they get with a man, you see them, they slow down. They just slow down for they just slow down because they have a man. You don't have to, and Ciara has showed us that. So, ladies, let's this be fun. And also, I love the way she talks about her husband. I love the way her husband talks about her. I love the way she defends her husband. And she was like, no, we speak life here. You guys get what I'm saying? And she's not coming, and you could clearly see, you could tell the pick me from the pick me vibe and the non pick me. She's not coming off like a pick me. She's coming up as a woman that knows what she wants, a woman that is going to stand for a man the same way a man is going to stand up for her. Most of these women, some of them, you see them, they are the ones standing for the man is sitting down on them. Anyway, guys, you guys let me know what you guys think about this story down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.